If you want to learn how to squat with the kettlebell, you've probably seen the Goblet Squat invented by my mentor, Dan John. The Goblet Squat is essentially nothing less than a front squat because we hold the weight out in front of us. The Goblet Squat trains the following muscles. Of course, your legs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, your abdominals, and your back. So we could almost classify the Goblet Squat or a kettlebell front squat as a full body exercise. So let me demonstrate the exercise. Watch. You bring the kettlebell up into a clean position. I like to grab the kettlebell by the bell itself. Now, hold it close to your body. Now I push my feet out. Now, I start hinging just a little bit to unlock the hips. Then I start bending the knees immediately and I push my knees outside. I make sure my knees follow my toes. When I come down, I push my elbows into my inner thighs, and then I come back up. I want to make sure that on the way down, as well as on the way up, my upper body, my back is as upright as possible. Depending on your anthropometrics, it may be that your hip does not allow going down as deep as I can, for example. This is totally fine. It may even be that your ratio of your upper body, your torso, and your legs does not really allow a proper front squat or a proper goblet squat. In that case, I would recommend doing a back squat, which you will see in the variation, which comes later in the video. The biggest mistake that people make is mistaking the front squat with a back squat. So in order to correct this back squat mistake, do not hinge as extreme and push your upper body forward and hips back, but you just hinge a slight bit and then immediately start bending so that your upper body stays as upright as possible. In order to improve your goblet squat, I would recommend two drills. The first one is improving your ankle mobility. So put a kettlebell on your thighs, and now you start slowly pushing your knees forward without your heels taking off the floor. Push the kettlebell a little bit further. Now you might feel some stretching going on in your ankle area, and come back. Drill number two still has to do with mobility, and that is mobilizing and stretching your inner thighs. You can do it with the world's greatest stretch. You take a big lunge forward, place both of your hands down on the floor. Now you try to reach the floor with your right elbow, and now place your foot even further outside. If you have mastered the goblet squat or the front squat in that regard, I'm going to show you a few variations that'll give you a lot of bang for your buck. you're looking for a workout recommendation for the goblet squat, I always like to use the for time method, or as we call it, the hunter-gatherer training system, and that is 2 minutes per exercise. As usual, if you're short on time, do 1 to 2 sets, and if you have a lot of time at your hands, do 3 to 4 sets. There's 2 points that I want to highlight at the end. Number 1, rest and recuperation is very important. Dedicate at least 60 seconds after every set for rest, and put the kettlebell down every time you have to. Point number 2, these very heavy variations, for example, the double front squat or the pistol squat, can be very taxing on your body. In that case, I would incorporate a maximum of 5 reps per set. What you can also use in that regard is the so-called sets for time method. This means you have either 60 seconds or 2 minutes running on your timer, and then you do 5 reps, and you put the kettlebell or the kettlebells down and relax, and then bring it back up and do 5 again until the clock strikes 0. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it and consider subscribing, and don't miss the lunge, which we will cover in the next video of this beginner series.
The world of kettlebells is dominated by 2 training styles called hardstyle and kettlebell sport. Although vastly different in nature, they have been proven to work and give you the most bang for your buck whenever you pick up a kettlebell, if you understand them correctly and are able to differentiate between the 2. If you are a beginner, this task might be understandably confusing. Enter the hybrid style and discover how to combine the best of both worlds. The Hybrid Style Masterclass is a 10-week practice-based online course that will help you take your kettlebell skills to an elite level, made in Switzerland. Learn what's been holding you back and how to become a versatile kettlebell master without having to piece together countless YouTube videos or rely on a gym membership. The price of the Hybrid Style Masterclass is $397 per month for 3 months. Save 20% with a one-time payment of $997. We'll open registration only to a small number of new students every 3 months. Join the waiting list now to get access 24 hours before the general public. Link is in the description.